views on the Shannon Sharp show. We got 14 views on the one we did making Melanie King shit.
Hey, look at that, guys. We build it as we fly it.
Yeah, we just building as we fly, bro.
Build it as we fly it, fellas.
That's all we
Hey,
can do.
Rome wasn't built in one day, and it showed that it didn't come down in one day. You feel me?
I'm trying to tell you.
Mm.
We'll get there sooner or later, man. It'd be
Mm-hmm.
good if we get there sooner rather than later. That way, a brother could go remote.
So we can fucking retire.
Exactly, and be overseas all the time. See, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to passport bros, you can tell a true passport bro by their goals, their dreams and aspirations when it comes to this passport mess, man. 'Cause I'm telling you right now, guys that are not your Pookies, your Ravens, the only goal is for them to get some more box in a different country. That's their goal. Box in a different country. That's it. Box in a different country.
That's
That
a
is their
goddamn
goal.
shame.
Box tomfoolery, you know.
I would like to, I would like to. Don't get me twisted. I don't mind getting new bikes in a different country, but like, if that's like, I also do like to have. I like to relax. Like, if it's a country I've been to many times before, like then yeah, that's understandable. If you're just going there for box and all that, but if you ain't go there for enjoying the culture, enjoying the people,
Mhm.
learning a little bit more about the culture. If you didn't do none of that shit, like you're just honestly, you're just another asshole out here in these streets.
Pretty much. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. I got 121 subscribers on my YouTube channel, man.
Damn it!
Need to go up. Need to go up.
She came all the way here. You know what? I forgot to get my damn flip flops from her.
And you ain't get your shirt neither.
Yo, you don't have to hold that bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about some Passport Bro shirts. I got one.
Mm-hmm.
He has one that he has not gotten yet. But it's
Mine
okay
says Passport Pookie.
because he has my Louis shades. So it's all
Mine says Passport
my
Pookie.
Louis shades, nigga. My Fluies.
Your fluies.
Yeah, my Fluies. Hey, I'm gonna do like look. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna do like Chad Ochocinco, dog. I can bling and still it can be fake and still look, dude. That Mosinite man fools diamond testers, bro. You know that.
I'm just gonna act like I ain't hear none of this shit.
I'm just saying.
I'm just acting like I ain't hear none of it
Hey,
because I do not.
Here's the thing. Who am I gonna run into that's hearing this live that's gonna actually know?
Hey, all I'm saying is,
That I'm actually interested in. Basically.
hey, I don't want to judge you. That's all I'm saying, nigga.
I ain't worried about you judging me, bro. My thing is this: my money can either go in the jury that's a declining asset, unless it's some goddamn, the Fabergé egg that's sitting off in either the Louvre or some goddamn museum in Russia,
Mm-hmm.
or it can be a declining asset, like the stuff that everybody. Because think about it, if you really think about it, all these rappers and all these guys that sit Freightliner, all these guys, all the assets that they got, all the jewelry that they have, none of that shit's accruing value, dog. None of that shit's accruing value. Them big ass chains Busta Rhymes got, man, ain't accruing no value, dog. Hey, if you watch it, come on in, put a comment in, just say hey. Just say hey. Don't be rude. Just say hey. You might be the only one here, but we on the ground floor of this thing. We on the ground floor of this thing. I got more TikTok followers than I got YouTube subscribers. And unfortunately, I don't feel like posting on my TikTok to let them know that we live right now. But maybe I will. Damn. But back to what I was saying, which was what was I saying, brother?
Oh man, I was trying to say, hey,
You wasn't listening, man.
no, I was trying to get you to hold on a sec. I was trying to say, yo, I might use the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back. I use the bathroom.
Boy, this Negro here. All right, folks. All right, so this is what we're gonna do here. We're gonna talk junk. I'm gonna talk junk. That's what I do. I talk trash. That's what I do. But anyway, so Passport Bros, we are always the ones that people want to sit here and talk junk about. Hyenas, hyena dons, pachyderms, big backbone quishas. They always want to talk junk about us, but they don't understand that men adapt. Men don't sit here and just keep putting our heads against the wall, causing concussions when problems face us in the world. Men adapt. And so right now in America, there is a serious case of this third wave feminism mixed with the dopamine hit that you get off of social media. You have all these women thinking they 10s. Some are, some aren't. Some aren't even close to 10. Some of them couldn't touch 10 if they had a 10-foot pole. And you know why? All this is going on because people get on social media. They sit there and post their pics, whether it's a bikini, whether you are scantily clad, or you got nice clothes on. All day, every day, these women get, oh, good morning, sis. Good morning, queen. You're so beautiful. This, yada, yada, yakety schmacky. So it gets to the point where that ego is being fed. Whoever watching, you know, can you feel me? So in other words, matter of fact, that's me. That's the one. I'm the one that's actually watching. Stupid me. Anyway, the thing is this. They get told all day, every day, how good they look. Oh, queen, good morning. I just wanted to just tell you, you're just so beautiful today. Girl, I drink your bath. Oh, your skin is so nice. You get told this stuff every day. Hey, hell, I can admit, I get told it every day, all day. My ego is going to be affected. So these young ladies' egos have been affected to the point you go on any podcast where they got more than 4 or 5. They can have 2 women. They can have up to 10 women on a daggone panel. Not only are most of these women now hive-minded. If you don't know what hive-minded means, when somebody says you have a hive mind, hive mindset, okay. Merriam-Webster describes it as this: the collective mental activity expressed in the complex coordinated behavior of a colony of social insects. Substitute colony of social insects to a group of people. So, coordinated behavior of a colony of social insects regarded as comparable to a single mind controlling the behavior of an individual organism. So, in other words, these jokers all think the same. They all think the same. And it's because of feminism. Perhaps the collective. Okay, Vox staff, Vox magazine, June 3rd, 2024 says this quote: perhaps the collective hive mind had just decided the time had come for feminism to trend up. Rowan Jacobson. And I'm reading these quotes so you guys understand what hive mind is. So with Rowan Jacobson, Scientific American, as expressed on February 1st, 2024. Fused into a hive mind through bioelectricity, the cells achieve feats of bioengineering well beyond those of our best gene jockeys. So basically, when I mean hive mind, this is a better example. I can actually show you an example of a hive mindset. Matter of fact, let me see if I can do that. I am going to see if I can find this video. Of these women actually saying this, showing you an example of a hive mindset. Okay, let's see here. All right. So I am bringing on an example of the hive mindset, okay? This is an example of the hive mindset. Pay close attention.
Uh-oh.
Hi, I'm Kiko. I'm 23. I go to UCSB and I also bartend.
Okay.
I'm Allie, better known for Al Weezy. I'm 23 years old from Arizona, and I'm your certified bad bitch.
She is a certified. Okay.
You're, huh?
The certified baddie.
Talking to the mic.
Yeah, talking to the mic, just so they can hear you.
Say your occupation.
Now, y'all know. Y'all know good and daggone well them boys, them dudes heard her. They heard every word she said. But telling her to speak into the mic is a way of saying they want to make sure this is recorded, that there is evidence of this. Making sure that people know she said what she said. Moving on.
One more time for us.
Just so they.
My occupation is a certified bad bitch.
This she said. She is a fair use. Fair use. Fair use.
Three opportunities to change her mind and change what she's.
Fair use, guys. Fair use. Okay. I don't know who this YouTuber is, but he's playing the game too at the same time. I'm trying to fast forward to where they're talking about what they rate themselves. And this is where you will see an example of the hive mind.
Okay, and Kiko 23, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 23. And certified bad.
The
Hold
rules
on.
are there. I mean, I feel like every woman can be a certified baddie. It's just the mindset, and it's a full-time job.
But if you had, if
Okay. We'll get into this later.
there was a dictionary and you were hired by Webster's to define
what I'm talking about here.
Oh, here, please tell me.
I mean, if just like toning it down completely, just a woman who's confident. I think it's just the level of confidence, and it's the.
Samuel. I'm a biochemist full time, but I'm also.
Oh
My
yeah,
name
I've
is
seen her
Deborah.
before.
I'm 23 and I make conservative content.
Okay, so they're once again there.
stage. So what is that?
Yeah,
If
what the
anyone else
fuck?
wants to chime in, what is the talking stage?
Better. It's literally hell, like for both parties. I guess.
Did you want commitment? But he
Stupid stuff. She's being the funniest to clown on.
Ask everyone to rate themselves on the
Here we go.
scale
Here we
of
go. All right, now this is where you will see an absolute example of the hive mindset.
1 to 10. So let's do that.
10.
Okay, so the first chick said 10. She's not a 10, but the first chick said 10. It's very interesting, very, very important that you understand and you remember that the first chick said 10.
Kiko, so okay, we'll start with you. Go ahead.
10.
A fat fucking 10.
A fat.
Yeah, she is a fat fucking 10. 10 tons, motherfucker.
Fucking 10.
I'm just
10 tons. This is the YouTuber talking, y'all. This is the YouTuber talking. Matter of fact, let me go ahead on and do this right here.
I got scared.
You got scared, dude. You got scared, bro. YouTube fair use. There we go.
She just walked right into that. Oh my god. It's been a minute since I've had this much fun, yo.
All right, hold
fat
on.
10.
I
Like,
should
a
have
negative.
Fat fucking 10.
I'm just saying what everybody in the comments is gonna say. But like, oh yeah, it's a fat fucking 10.
Oh my god.
Is there a comma somewhere
She can fit a fat 10 steaks in her mouth.
in that statement?
Honestly,
That's what she could do.
You are wrong, sir.
Hey, I didn't know you were
You
still
are
with us, bro.
wrong.
What was said?
Yeah,
was
I'm
said.
with you.
yeah. I said what I
Get ready to
said,
work.
and I meant what I said.
Okay.
Okay, so folks, all right, first of all, I do not condone shaming.
We do not condone bullying, shaming,
But here's the thing:
but
you
that's a
should not
huge
tell
bitch.
someone that is not asking for it. Now, this chick asks for this shit. Okay.
That's a huge bitch.
Sit there and say you got damn a 10, you ain't no damn 10. You ask. It's called realization of reality. Now that's one
That's a
thing I'm
huge
working.
bitch.
I will make sure that I'm accountability troll. I will troll you for accountability. I'm
That's a
not
huge
come out
bitch.
and say I'm not just gonna come out and say you're ugly or this, and that. But if you sit there and tell me you're a 10, I'm gonna bring you down back to earth. Because
Well,
I'm not a 10. Hell.
Max Powers is a fat guy, and all I gotta say is that's a huge bitch.
Cap, delusional.
On a scale of
Okay,
1 to
an
10.
8. 10.
She said 8.
Answer
Were
stays
you a,
the same.
were you a 10 last time?
Yeah, I was a 10 last
Okay.
time.
10,
Were you,
8,
Ray?
10,
I feel like I'm a
8,
6.7.
10,
Why
6.7.
the fuck would
That chick there, you better date her off rip. She's already passing the vetting stage right there. From what she just said, she's passing already.
you ever say something
Gorgeous.
like that?
Physically or overall?
Cap.
Oh, I'm
Respectfully.
factoring everything in.
Really?
Yes.
With everything factored in?
If she rate herself a 10 out of 10 and she rate herself a 6.7, what world are we living in? Am I dreaming? That I took something by accident?
All right, so check this out, guys. What I meant to say and what I was trying to show you all, hive mind is what the first girl, okay, what the second girl did, what the third girl did, and what the fourth girl did was all hive mind. The girl that said an 8, she was just trying not to sound as egotistical and as vain as the rest of the bitches. But she wasn't no 8 any fucking. Most people are 6'7". That's average. There's nothing wrong with average. That's actually cute. 6'7" is cute. That's actually cute. When you talk about 8s and 9s, we talking about rare beauty. Like 8 is like drop dead gorgeous. 9 is like this chick must be from another planet, and 10 is like rare. Actually, the rating system is quantifiable. Not only is it quantifiable, and that is based off of, facial symmetry. It's a whole bunch of stuff. And maybe one day we might do a show on that, because there are people that seriously do not understand that the rating system is quantifiable. And we are actually going by stuff that you really can factor in. You can factor it in like a mug. So
He's right. It's like
we're gonna do a show on that one day, man. We are.
Oh, you talking about like a facial
rating system, the actual rate. I want to break down the actual rating system.
Something like kind of, and also facial symmetry comes in there.
Yeah,
also
facial symmetry, size of nose, even the way the nose is positioned on the face, the width of the eyes from each other, how far apart they are, all that stuff, man.
We're gonna have to be careful, because they're gonna be saying, "Oh, we hate black women because of the fact that we talking about facial symmetry."
Well, I'll tell you this, man. Even with considering cultural differences, it's still very accurate, and it still does not take off for things such as black people's noses. It don't take off for that. But once again, it's got to be symmetrical regardless of what size nose you got. It's where it's at on the face, which that really don't matter when it comes to culture, dude, because ugly in China is ugly in Africa. If you ugly, you ugly. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying, man? It is what it is, dude. But yeah, man, this daggum rating system is quantifiable, and people need to know that. But once again, these passport streets, y'all, there is a lot of bull going on in these passport streets, and 9 times out of 10, it's Pookies that's doing it. It's Pookies that's doing it. That's what it is. It's them damn Pookies. All right, I just posted something to my thing, man. Hopefully it'll daggum somebody will come on in, dude.
Passport Pookies. We are up.
They think they up. But yeah, man. Hive mind, ladies and gentlemen. Hive mindset is when you an example there as you see, just like what we showed you. You go on to a platform, they're talking about ratings. First girl rates herself a 10. I've seen where everybody on the whole panel, you go to Fresh and Fit, they do that same thing. They'll rate themselves a 10 all day.
Mm-hmm.
And ain't damn none of them a 10. But they don't want to seem to be better than or less than any other chick that's over there. So they're not only competing, they also got a high mind too at the same time.
But you got one thing though. Big homie is built like a 10.
Oh, yes, he is.
Yeah, built like the number 10, goddamn boy.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
That motherfucker built like 5 fingers.
Clenched up in a fist.
2 motherfucker built like how many fingers are for how many fingers does it take to for 10 10 fingers? Yeah, that's what that homie built, like 10 fingers.
Built like a goddamn built like an air cleaner on a goddamn Kenworth.
Nah, Shawty built like the definition of obesity.
Yeah,
she built like the word version of obesity. Goddamn it! What's the definition of obesity? That's what she built like, dude.
Boy, let me tell you something. All right, and here goes another example, some bull right here, man. Look at this over here, man.
Top 4. What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? Let's see. What would you rate this girl on a scale of 1 to 10? I don't know. Top 4. What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? Top 4. What would you rate this guy on a scale of 1 to 10?
4.
4? Mm-hmm. What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
Right now, I'm feeling like a 10.
10?
This chick ain't no 10. Okay, look. Everybody got their preferences. I'm gonna talk about mine. She ain't got no titties. Look at her shape. Look at her hair. Like she looked like she ran into the daggum closet, man, and just said, "Oh, you know what? Let me just get this. Let me get this. Let me go in there. This matches the pants. I'm just gonna go." That's what she looks like. Come on, shit.
What the fuck are you doing, nigga?
Would agree.
I hope so.
What would you rate this girl on a scale of 1 to 10? 8? An 8? Yeah.
Hey,
What would you rate yourself on a
this dude gave this chick an 8. Boy.
scale of 1 to 10? 7. 7? Do you think other people would agree? Maybe. What would you rate this guy?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am a 7. And I'm gonna let tell you like this, and that's just physical. When I get back on my feet, boy, look here, I'm gonna be a strong 8.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
I would rate him. Well, I have a boyfriend, but he looks sweet, so I would.
All right. So, what was the reason for her to mention that she had a boyfriend? I don't get it. So, maybe she did that because she's a submissive type, and she knew her boyfriend would see this one day, and be like, "Okay, my baby just mentioned me. Yeah, okay, she cool."
Rate him a 6.
6? All right. What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
A 10.
She a 10? No, she's not. She's a cutie now, but she ain't no 10.
10?
She gets an adjustable 6.
Awesome. Do you think other people would agree?
She might be her attitude. She ain't got no tits, no booty, and then 6, adjustable 6.
I don't know.
What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
Why are all these chicks rating themselves a 10?
God,
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
you see the police, man? Damn, what the hell?
You ain't even listening. Let's see what's going on over here in Max's world.
You see that? You see that? That's the police
Yes, I
right
see
there
it.
with them bright ass blue lights, man. That just messed my eyes up. I was like, dang, man. I'm like, why am I swerving? I'm like, oh, there's some shiny ass blue lights.
That's definitely the police. Oh my God, guys, this is ridiculous. This is freaking ridiculous, y'all. Look at this shit, man. Look at this dude. People don't have no kind of goddamn like
people
humbleness
being
about
obese
themselves.
and representing something bad, you would take yourself off the air because you're not exactly slim yourself.
Well,
right?
okay, I'm 220 pounds and I'm 6'1", right? You're 5'4" and you're 380 pounds. So
Good God, Max, did you hear that, man? Max.
Yeah.
I need to
580 pounds. 580 pounds.
Did y'all hear it? Hold on.
and I'm 6'1", right? You're 5'4" and you're 380 pounds.
5 foot
300. 5
I don't
foot
even
4.
bench press 380. I bench press 330. That's my new max. 330. We used to be 365. I'm 330. But yeah.
Well, honestly, this is the abundance of the first world, man. We have
obesity is healthy, gets shut down.
We have poor folks who are we have people who are homeless that are obese.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So there is a difference. I'm not morbidly obese.
Right, but you're still
I'm
fat
actually reasonably
too.
healthy.
You're still fat
I'm reasonably fit. Well, you might think I'm fat. Most viewers are looking at this and think they're not seeing me as morbidly obese, right? So you're perfectly entitled to throw the jibes
But
back
you're
at
still
me.
fat. You being less
I'm not in
fat
Miley
than
Cyrus's
me
pop
doesn't make
video. I'm not in a pop video, am I? Extolling
But you're
the
on
virtues of my
TV.
body.
You're on TV. You're on TV every day.
So you think that me
You're on
sitting
TV
here
every
now,
day. You're going to tell me that
you think, just to clarify, there is a comparison between me sitting
Y'all hear this? This girl is sitting here trying to argue with this man that she is actually healthy.
here now, 6'1", 220 pounds. I am reflecting
Are you
and
serious?
celebrating.
What?
That she's arguing with this man. I'm like, you can't be
You
serious.
hear her, don't you? She
So
said he's fat. She said Piers Morgan is fat too.
But she she taking up half of the screen.
Exactly.
A clinically dangerous level of weight.
She looked like two people should be there.
When 4 out of 5 of our sisters are overweight and no one can tell you nothing, I don't know who can get through to them. We have to start having women be honest with each other. Because when you're raised in our culture, mom leaves the house. So they may hear it from me.
The fuck?
But until women start actually having, let's just use it, thoughtful, respectful conversations about, hey, we need to probably do this for our own health, for men or whatever. Because men don't care why you do it. We just want it there.
Yeah,
as a society, what we're doing is providing incentives for being overweight. Being overweight is a sign of poor health. If you ask a woman how she feels about herself, she will always give herself a 10. This is a context-dependent question. To give yourself a perfect score when you know you don't deserve it is a sign of delusion. Now, if, say, on a date, she asked you what your self-assessment was, and you happen to say 6, she would interpret your 6 as a lack of self-confidence. While men tend to exude confidence, women tend to do the opposite. Most women will rate themselves as a 10 in order to protect their fragile egos. To what do we attribute the unprecedented rate of antidepressant use among women? The ability to deal with rejection is not strong in modern women. In general, modern women have a hard time dealing with the truth. They'd rather be at Disney World. Most modern women would rather live in a fantasy world. This is why you should never tell these women the truth.
Look, but basically, guys, ladies and gentlemen, look, you can't say you a 10 because you saying you a 10 does not provide room for improvement. It's always, look, in life we're supposed to always be getting better. Always trying to succeed more and outdo yourself in the time before. You call yourself a 10, that means you a lazy motherfucker, if you ask me. And you're delusional, and you don't know what the hell you're talking about, because saying you're a 10 means that you have no room for improvement physically, period. I just lost 40, 50 something pounds. If I would have said I was a 10 before, what am I now? 22? The fuck? Seriously.
Many modern women will tell you that they want an honest man, but truth tellers in society often find themselves on the receiving end of cancellation, and it's instantaneous because it sets off a certain reaction in the modern woman's brain. These women are constantly seeking ways to enhance their sense of well-being. Being able to say and accept things for what they really are requires a great deal of self-assurance. The modern woman in the video was instructed to remove her makeup with a makeup remover before being reassessed. She said, "I'll become an 11 if you give me that makeup removal. I'll look way better without makeup." Now, what's the point of wearing makeup if that's the case? You just can't make this stuff up. A woman's appearance can be improved by using cosmetics. Women like that need to stop spreading their lies. Taking off your makeup is a deduction, not an increase in points. Now back to the obesity topic.
Now, I will disagree with him on this. I'm going to disagree with him.
What?
And
You said what?
And I think it's because of preference. There are some women out there that look better with makeup off. It all depends on how they put that shit on.
Yeah. I know, bro, I know a lot of women that was like, I'd be real with you, dude. Like, most of the girls I have dated, except for the last American woman that I was with, none of them really wore makeup.
Yeah.
Like, they never really wore makeup. It was just like whenever I dated a girl who just wore makeup like that, and it was just like, what's that saying? If you can't handle being with the bad beat, just say that. I'm just like, no, it ain't that. It's literally that. Who are you advertising to, or is your self-esteem that low?
Exactly.
I'm like, because you're not advertising for me. Like, Ish, I know what the hell you look like without all that makeup or all that fake hair.
Every time they go out, they always look for something better.
And I'm never like I would never deal with the women who do not wear wear hair. There's something psychologically wrong with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think that's my opinion too. That women that wear lace fronts and you'll never see them with their natural hair. They always got to have the wig on. They always got to have the makeup on before they leave the house. Their insecurities have taken over. I believe their insecurities taken over. They do not. Their self-confidence is very low. They don't like themselves. I mean, they like themselves, but they don't think they don't think they look a certain way. They don't consider themselves beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You're always gonna have to pad their ego. Because if you don't, then you're gonna have a problem. They're gonna be that woman that always asks you, you see anything different about me? Can you see anything different about me? And if you don't notice it, then you in the wrong.
Oh, you're the a-hole that you don't notice it. I'm like, what the? I'm like,
Exactly.
come on, man.
Alexa, turn off plant light. Yeah, man, I'm not going on camera tonight.
Alexa.
So ain't no need having the lights on. This is a no camera live, people. Just for today.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
Check out these beautiful pageants, for example. None of them are overweight or plus-sized, as today's women like to call it. I think it's delusional for you to rate yourself a 10 when you're just a 4. You can still find love, even if you only score a 4 in the looks department. But getting the man, an alpha man of your dreams, will be challenging at best. So why not stop complaining and accept your actual rank, rather than trying to compete with the actual 10s? Focus on a contest you have a chance of winning. Men are turning away from modern women because they feel they need to constantly tread carefully around them, regardless of their education level. Most men don't mind if women give themselves less than perfect scores on assessments about their own attractiveness. But for some reason, a lot of modern women can't seem to handle the truth. Next time you meet a woman capping about how obesity is cool, ask her about how many obese men she has dated or wanted to date. We have a lot of videos on why we men are walking away from.
Same thing with the whole thing about a chick calling herself a 10 and shit, man. You have to ask her specific questions and stuff.
Well, see, as a person who is a fat guy, and I have literally told women, I'm like, it's a double standard between men and women. Though I was like, you can't get mad. I was like, a man is fat, right? Say you got a fat guy, right? You got to have more, like, being fat is basically your it's a point against you. So you got to have something, you know, you got to be charismatic. You might have to dress. Yeah, you might have game, know how to dress. Hell, you might know how to smash them like I smash with the best of them. So it's something you gotta, like, you know what, you gotta be, you gotta at least, you know, add something to that's going to go against you. You're gonna turn you gotta turn your one of your strengths into your complete strength, and to know that you have a weakness. Now, with these ladies out here, they so delusional that they think they could be big and mean. Because I remember when I used to grow up, big girls, they used to be some of the nicest women. Some of the nicest females, man. Like, one of the biggest girl I know, she is married.
Right.
And she got her weight together whenever she went to the doctor, and she was just like, I'm ready to have kids. And the doctor told her she was too big to have kids.
Really?
And that's what started her on her weight loss journey. Now,
but see, at least she was motivated to do so. You have so many that are not, man. Like, seriously, like for instance, okay, this is what get on my nerves. So I made a post on Facebook probably about a week or two ago. And in the post, right, I put basically, look, if you don't work out, because I work out a lot. I work out 6 days a week. Okay. 6 days a week. I only take 1 day off. And so with that being said, I made a post. I was like, well, she can't, you know, like working out or work out like me or want to be in the gym as much as me. It ain't gonna work. You know, it was something to that effect. I'm trying to find the exact post, man. Trying to find the exact post. But it's right here. Hold on. Because I want to get what I said verbatim. Got to be verbatim here. Man, shoot, I might not be able to find it. I may be. Man, I talk so much on that joke, bro. Ain't no telling where that daggone post is. Really. But anyway, the point I was trying to make was this. So my pastor comes on there and is like, well, I just want to make sure you know, don't be so much in the absolutes, because you know, you want to make sure it's somebody that God sent you. And I'm thinking, Pastor, you must not know me. That's a given, Sean. That's a given. Why do you feel you got to get on my daggone Facebook page to say that? That's a given. You must not know.
Well, I got, and then I'll be something I disagree with your pastor. Attraction is not a God, and that's what get on my nerves when these pastors do this. Attraction, it is not a spiritual. It's something the spirit,
But he wasn't talking about. They wasn't talking about it. They wasn't talking about attracting spirituality. They're saying there was basically they were saying was just make sure it's a woman that God has intended for you.
Well, they said wait for a woman that God has intended with you.
No, she said don't get also caught up in all these absolutes. Because my thing was this: if she can't work out, then I can't be with her.
What did you just say on the? What did your pastor say
I
on the post?
I was trying to find the actual post, bro. I was trying to find the actual post of what I said because it would have made sense. I'm trying to find it. It's here somewhere.
Bro, what you just said and what you probably two completely different things.
I'm a little bit tipsy right now. So I may have seen something different. You seen your girl text?
Yeah, hold on. She just texted me.
This shit somewhere, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna let this play right here while I'm looking.
These modern women, why we're going our own way. Check them out. Knock yourself out. Also, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons to get more dope content like this. See you next time.
Oh shit, wrong one. Folks, I'm trying to find something, folks. I'm trying to find something, but in the meantime, in between time, here goes some more bullshit.
Through 10.
I rate myself as an 8 because I think I'm a pretty damn good person, you know? Because I ain't bad. Better than most people out here.
Okay. Do you think other people agree with that?
Shit, I believe so.
Excuse me. What would you rate this guy on a scale of 1 through 10?
A 3.
Oh, damn. Word.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
not really my type.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 through 10?
A 10.
You think other people agree with that?
I don't care what other people think.
I knew you were gonna say that shit.
Period.
Hey, bro. What would you rate this girl on a scale of 1 through 10?
What the fuck? I look like a fucking lizard, man. She a 0. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, for real, 0?
Hell yeah. She look like a damn gremlin, man.
All right, let me ask you a question. What would you rate?
Wow.
Bruh, some of these females
Wow.
are so delusional, bruh. I would never in my life think that me as a man, I am a 10. I wouldn't even think I'm a 6. I'm like, wow. And I'm like, I'm gonna just be real. This is how pussy hungry dudes have become.
Shit's crazy, dog.
This is how pussy hungry dudes have become, and this is how weak men have become. That because for that woman to look like that and to have the ego of honestly of an actual woman who is the ranking that she is, it is absolutely mind-boggling, my guy.
It is. It's bewildering.
Like, Shawty, you built like blah.
Boy, look at her.
Like,
boy, look at him.
Like wherever blah looks like, that's what you look like. Like,
Man, shit crazy though.
oh man, she built like goddamn. Let me see what she look like again.
You
See
sure,
what she
bro?
look like?
You sure you
Yeah,
want to
go,
see what this motherfucker look like, man?
yeah. Go back to it. Go
I'll
back
go
to
back
it.
now.
Go
I'll
back
go
to it.
back to it, dog. I'll go back to it. Here you go. You see this Joker, dog?
And pause. Oh, you got to pause. All
Do
right.
you see this Joker, dog?
Zoom in real quick. Zoom in on her real quick.
I wish I could, man. I don't, man. I wish I could.
You can zoom in. You got full screen. You gotta do it with your mouse.
Oh yeah,
Boy.
man. I think. Hold on. No, man. I fucked up. My mouse is fucked up. I can't remember, man, how you do that shit. Anyway, do you see this dog? Dog.
Hold on. Let me zoom in. What? Yeah. Charlie built like Young Thug, ugly cousin. I'm saying, did not.
Hey man, hey. Charlotte built like chopsticks, dog.
Yeah.
She built like chopsticks, man.
No, man. No, she looked like she looked like you give her she looked like she be working on the strip club in the West End thing. Got them peaches,
Man.
like oh,
Peaches.
and
No,
we,
she look like she working goddamn. What's that spot over there off of goddamn Fulton Industrial?
well,
I
she
can't
built
remember,
like the
man.
fat Lizzo loves.
Oh Lord. Oh hell no, man. Boy, you wrong as hell, man. Here it is. Here it is. I said if she can't work out with me, I don't want her. That's what I said.
Like Shawty here, boy. She looked like
That's what I said in the post. If she can't work out with me, I don't want her. Then someone that I was talking about before said you can teach her. God can send you someone that has never worked out, doesn't initially enjoy working out, but through conversation and connection, she eventually starts working.
fuck
out.
that.
No,
fuck that. Fuck that. I get tired. Like I was saying before.
I'm lovingly say be careful of your absolutes. No, because here's the thing. If she don't have the want to do it in the first place, she could have been doing it before and just got sidetracked, but has had history of getting up and doing it. But saying that, I could teach her. Never worked out and don't enjoy work. You gotta enjoy this shit.
My thing is, and this is why. God damn. And this is why pastors be getting on my. You said what? Can you hear me?
Hell no, man. Hell no.
Yeah, what the hell happened? Oh, there's my phone. And this, yeah, that's why pastors be like, well, God will send you a woman. I'm like, God ain't gonna send you a woman because a lot of these females been waiting for God to send them a good man, and clearly.
Well, the word actually says that man and father go out find a good thing. So God ain't send you a woman, you actually go get that woman.
Clearly.
And God speaks to you whether or not
clearly,
that's clearly,
but yeah, it does say that, but it never tells you what type of woman you're going to be attracted to. Doesn't say,
it says what type you should be. Yeah. It says what type of woman you should, but that don't because of free will. You know what I'm saying?
But
everybody got free will.
But see, in the Bible, it's describing a culture. We're not living in that same culture that the Bible has.
Sure enough, ain't.
And so
you got to make it fit the culture.
Yeah, and so you got to kind of move around that edge, because you usually out of all the places you're supposed to be able to find a wife in the church, but You're supposed to, but
You
now,
may.
now if you
But
go to church, you trying to find yourself a wife in the church. Shit. Half
you
of them
might run through the
females,
church.
man. I'm like,
Hey, there are certain churches in the area in which I live close to, I won't say, that had pastors and or members that have gone through the women in the
ain't
church.
that shit? Like, it's just, I'm all like, it's just the church ain't used to be how it is because these new people following new Christianity because you got the same chick talking about I like having threesomes. The same chick saying she like I like getting tag team by men. But it's the same chick also say, "Oh, I
I
am a
gotta have a
Christian." I'm like,
spiritual man. I gotta have a man.
I'm like, yeah, I gotta have a man of God. I'm a Christian too. I'm like, you can't make this shit up, boy.
Oh God.
Like, and so it's like at one point, I'm like, at what point do we got like, yeah, at one point I just stopped taking pastors serious. I don't care. I just like I don't take them serious no more because I have seen way too much bull crap in the church for me to like let these dudes slide anymore. So
Right.
like they're not TD Jakes. You, hey, all I'm saying, TD Jakes, is you've been warned. Don't let anything come out. You messed around or you got hemmed up with Diddy because
It
I'm
says
going to
in the
go
latter days.
in on your beluga well smart looking ass.
Hey, well, let's say
No
in the latter
Diddy.
days, man, that there will be a falling away of the church. So I mean, it's bound to happen sooner or later. But I can truly say though that I have some great pastors, man. They're great.
TD Jakes, you
Thank
built
goodness I
like
have some real ones. You know what I'm saying? There's some real ones. I can't say nothing bad about them. Them jokers. There's some real ones, and they have helped people, and people have
yeah.
actually changed their lives being around these people, man.
Well,
But
TD Jakes
not everybody
built
like
like
that
a
though. Not
smart
everybody like that though. Built like what?
TD Jakes, nigga, you built like a truck driver that be buying pussy.
Oh man, hey dude, you tripping?
I know it's gonna come out one day, TD Jakes. I'm just warming up.
You tripping?
I'm warming up, TD Jakes. You know.
Tripping, can we proceed, bro? Can we proceed, please?
Yeah, we can proceed knowing
Sorry.
that TD Jakes be
Okay,
buying.
so let me ask you a question. What would you rate yourself on a scale 1 through 10?
A 10.
You think other people agree with that?
I don't care what other people think.
That's what
Confidence
you
is
look
key.
like.
Period.
Hey, bro, what would you rate this girl on a scale 1 through 10?
What the fuck? That look like a fucking lizard, man. She a 0. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, for real, 0?
Hell yeah.
It never gets old. It never gets old, nigga.
Hey, you know what she look like? That's what she look like. If you heard that.
She look like a damn gremlin, man.
All right, let me ask you a question. What would you rate yourself on a scale 1 through 10?
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said. If she would have, dude, if she would have had the green lace front on, my nigga. Oh my god.
Boy, she look like my precious. Goddamn, goddamn. Boy, she look like she wear the Wilgo Mordor.
Hell no.
She rocking the wig of Mordor. I know that's you calling my precious. We gonna Schmiegel. That's what it is. Hey, Schmiegel. That's she got the Schmiegel wig. She got the Schmiegel wig of Mordor on.
Where does it see itself? How my precious, my precious.
every single time she goes to the Asian store to get her hair, she be like, "Wee."
My precious was like the one The one all the way to the far left, all the way up top.
Do you have any more puzzles?
Yes.
I got there.
Not anymore. Brazilian virgin. Yes.
She looked like a lizard superhero in the multiverse.
Hell no.
All right, they got the ugly bitch. She look like a pothole.
You think other people agree with that?
Yeah.
This dude said 100.
You can't do anything. Nothing with the camera. It won't even be allowed. Last week, your son was caught on camera by the principal with another gentleman with 2 of these. Yesterday, he felt he's going to still continue to do it. So we took it back from him.
What's good, YouTube? It's Payton, and I'm back with another video. And today, we're going to be doing a rate yourself.
Nope. Oops.
What happened?
I don't know, man. Me doing stupid shit. Hey, man. Real quick, let's pivot real quick, man. Let's watch some of this here, man. Cause it's time to get crunk, bro. It's time to get crunk, my nigga. It's time to get crunk, my nigga. That's right, baby. Them Falcons, baby. Coming out. Hey, I'm looking forward to this game now. It would be something.
Falcons Audible.
Something,
it is
man.
game week. Week 1 of the National Football League season is finally upon us. We are actually talking about some games that matter, some regular season games, the ones that actually show up in the win-loss column.
It's a lot of energy this season. Like a lot. It's always be energy, but like this energy is just over the top. You can feel it when you walk into the stadium.
Man, fan is right high. All the homies are excited. They're inviting each other to one another's basements. Falcons jerseys that I haven't seen since like Big Boy was wearing them in the early 2000s.
It's go time now. There's no more building up. It's full throttle, all gas, no brakes.
Everyone's watching this team right now. Raheem Morris has a lot to prove, and it kicks off against Tomlin. Then he's got to go up against Mahomes a couple weeks later, week 3, under the bright lights. I don't know that they've proved anything yet. I think they made the right moves. It has to translate.
Last week, when you're talking about the competitive nature of people fighting for those roster spots and really the guys trying to show what they can do the best. And now it's like you're just trying to get even more specific in your role clarity in order to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers.
My feelings and emotions leading into Week 1, especially after coming off an injury and being my 10th year, were just all over the place. I mean, I had to really channel and stay focused on just doing the best I could, going out there and just playing the game like I always done.
Every game in the NFL matters. You're only guaranteed 17 of them, right? And you don't want to leave week 1 coming back saying, man, I wish I would have.
We welcome you to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Steelers in the black helmet.
Man, I almost got tickets. I almost said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and watch this Chiefs game in the stands, man. But I was like, I got stuff I got to do, dog. I really do. But I'm really looking forward to this game, man. I think this is the little setup. You know, they got the little season thing they do, man. It's like cataloging the season, dog. I've been watching these jokers keep you crunk too.
Helmets, the bright yellow pants, the white jerseys. Atlanta is in all black.
The city is just overwhelming with great feelings about what this season could potentially possess.
I'm so excited about the new coach, the new quarterback.
And anybody coming in listening, look, let me tell you something. Ain't no niche over here. We're going to talk about sports. We're going to talk about rating chicks. We're going to talk about Pookies, Ray Rays, Hyena Dons, Pachyderms. We're going to talk about Big Backbone Quishas. We're going to talk about Passport Bros. We're going to talk about anything, crypto, investments. Hey, just stay tuned for the ride.
The trades and the draft picks and all of that, yeah, it feels very different.
It's tangible almost. You can feel how the team.
But just so you know, 2 of the 3-man podcasts are Falcons fans, so the other one don't even watch football, so you're going to get Falcons on this pitch.
Seems to be improving.
All that now, you slide to the edge of the table because now you go play.
And it had to be one of the more packed games I've been around, and just seeing how packed it was, the energy they were bringing was amazing.
And here is Kirk Cousins. Ball is at the 30-yard line for Atlanta's first snap.
I hated this game, man. This game was terrible, dog. Bijan did a good job, but the team as a whole was terrible.
In the gun. Steelers bringing 5. Cousins spins it and a catch by Mooney for the first down at Pittsburgh's 41-yard line. Robinson checks to the.
I'm gonna tell you like this, dog. I bet you Mooney get more yards than damn London this year, bruh. Bet you he do.
Right, they're gonna hand to Algier.
I bet you London gets more touchdowns.
2-5 stepping through tackles.
Yeah, but I think Mooney gonna be the one that get him down the field, dog.
Inside the 25 to the Pittsburgh 23. 8th play of the drive. 2nd down and 5. Steeler 18. Cousins in the pistol. Wants to throw right. Looks right. Shoots it to London. Drake the catch. Falls down at the 10 under the tackle of KC.
I wonder where Kirk Cousins gonna look in midseason.
Throw. Here's Robinson catching it.
You wonder how he's gonna be looking midseason?
Yeah, midseason. Yeah.
I mean, mid-season he should be cooking. If he improves on what he did last week with the Eagles, if he improves on it this week, look, I ain't gonna. Hey, I'm a realistic dude. It's a possibility we can beat the Chiefs because any given Sunday anybody can win. Just like last week we beat the fucking Eagles, we weren't supposed to fucking win because of how fucking rusty this nigga been. But if this nigga done got this rust out, bro. It's a high possibility we can win this thing because our defense has only allowed 3 touchdowns the whole season so far. Now, true indeed, it was in 1 game, but they played the Steelers and they didn't give up not damn touchdown.
Or?
Yeah, I ain't give up damn touchdown with the Steelers, bro. Them always hit them always field goals, bro.
No, I was saying word.
Yeah. So with that being said, man, I think if he come out there and he got rhythm and they do a couple of drives and this nigga just like clicking on all 8 cylinders, bro, it's gonna be a long day for them Chiefs, nigga.
The 10 brought down to the 5.5. So Atlanta.
It's gonna be a long day. Even if they win, it's still gonna be a long day, my nigga.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna tell you like this. Hopefully they have Mahomes scrambling all fucking afternoon, bro. I'm hoping so.
On its 11th play, it's going to ask Younghoe Koo to try and cover the rest of this. Here's the snap, the kick, and it is 3-0 Atlanta. Teams will go to the locker room, but Atlanta's got the lead. Kirk Cousins to Kyle Pitts.
Man, them damn uniforms is hard, dog. Them shits is hard, dog. I wonder what they're gonna wear. What they're gonna wear Sunday, dog.
Makes it 10-9 at the half.
When you get that first tackle, that first action, that first stat on the board, I mean, it's definitely like a let's go moment. Like, all right, I'm locked in. Let's roll. Let's do it. My first tackle was tackle for loss against George Pickens. It was a pursuit play, really, because the play went on a little longer.
Black shirts are there, and George is going down.
But there were 5 black hats out there, and you shall not pass.
End up getting to him. A couple guys made him cut back, and always take pride in running to the ball sideline to sideline, and the opportunity presented itself.
That dude is hungry this year. You hear me? Grady is hungry as hell this year, dog. He finna have a Pro Bowl season. Watch.
For me to get a tackle, and I did, got a tackle for loss. Make you want to go even harder when you
I think he already got 2 sacks.
You make a pursuit.
Yeah,
play
he got 2 sacks
and get reward for it in the end.
Game they played.
Pressure coming. Sharon, you shall not pass.
Got my first sack of the season in the first game. Felt awesome. It was a 3rd down play. It was 3rd down and some change, and I wanted to just get off the ball, attack my opponent, and the opportunity presented itself to slip a swim in there, and I came through and was able to pursue the quarterback down for a sack. I mean, it felt awesome, and definitely something that I definitely want to do a lot.
He sacked Justin Fields. Justin Fields now.
This season, get to the quarterback and get him down to the ground, and just makes you want to continue to be better and try to strive for more.
It's Justin
He wants
Fields.
to bail. Judon got him and pulls him to the ground, along with Grady Jarrett.
Grady got a half a sack, or I think they might have gave that sack to Jarrett. It might have gave it to Grady.
And the ball game will end on the T.J. Watt side. Pittsburgh a winner, 18-10. 6 field goals from Chris Boswell and 3 Falcon turnovers that are cashed in for 9 of those 18 points.
So right there, cut down on the turnovers. That's one thing, aside from moving the ball up the field.
I thought our defense played very well. I thought our special teams played very well, and we didn't complement that enough on offense. Start with the turnovers.
Cousins wants to throw, now checks it back and threw an interception.
Just didn't sustain enough drives, and it felt like a lot of that, or some of that, was self-inflicted.
The defense was probably the most real bright spot, I think, and it felt like they picked up where they left off last season.
To be able to make some stops in some key moments, whether it's coming off offense getting the turnover, we go out there get a stop, or we in a critical must-stop 4th down to get a stop. I mean, just it shows how resilient we are. And beautiful part about it is it's another level to take it to. And that's what we all looking to do day in and day out, to be able to continue to get better.
I'm gonna tell you the beautiful thing about Atlanta audiences, the Atlanta supporters. We always feel like we're right around the corner from the win. So we're never hopeless very long. And when we're hope-filled, we're hope-filled.
Like we talked about last night, didn't go our way. Able to go in today and reevaluate. You don't want to take credit away from your opponent, but when you put yourself in harm's way, like we did in the second half, whether it be penalties or whether it be a make you get back on track play that they made, that's going to be tough. Tell the truth moments for the team, tell the truth moments for ourselves, and now on to the Philadelphia Eagles.
We were not sharp enough as an offense in our operation, and it started with me. Felt like too many times we made unforced errors. We didn't execute the game plan properly, and it cost us dearly. And it was in a game that, had we executed correctly, we likely could have won. And so it hurt a great deal, but we had to get back up on the horse quickly and get back to work, knowing that going to Philly was going to take our absolute best effort.
Limiting explosive plays on defense because they have.
I'm sorry, man. I like Kirk Cousins, man. I actually like Kirk Cousins, man. I understand that he's been screwing the daggum league for betting on himself and getting his agent. I mean, you can't get mad at him. His agent is very good. This man says, "Bump it, franchise tag me. I am going to show you I'm worth the money."
Very good, dude. He is probably one of the most paid quarterbacks that hasn't
ever
won
played
anything.
Yeah, you're right.
How many playoffs games have he won?
I think 2. I think only 2. 1 or 2.
And what season is this?
I think it's a season 10 for him.
Season 10.
Yeah, no. But I will say this: those teams that he went to the playoffs with, bro, they never really had a defense. Never had a good defense.
Who?
When he was Washington, when he was with the Vikings.
Are you serious? Washington, that's all they had was defense. When he was with Washington, they damn near had the best. No, they had a top 5 defense. They was damn near top 5 defense. Well, they had Rack and Pole. They had Whack-a-Pole, whatever the fuck his name is. Don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
They had Kerrigan. Yeah, Sean Taylor.
Okay.
Like Phillips Collins before he went, if I remember, like he had defense.
So
He
the
had
problem is him then. The
defense.
problem is him then. That's the problem.
I never said the problem was him. I was saying he had defense. He had an offensive line. Only thing he didn't have is, honestly, was a consistent running back. But
Okay.
even with a consistent running back, it's just my thing is
Hopefully he has
when
the formula he needs to goddamn do it with these Falcons, bro. Because these jokers
but
got a stacked ass offense, bro. We just need to execute, man. I mean, it's like it's too many damn weapons, dog. It's like you got to be careful of everybody on the field, bro.
my thing is Kirk Cousins don't win the games that matter. He doesn't win the games that matters. Like when it comes to the
That
game,
better change, damn it.
like when it comes to for me, when it comes to the game on the line, if I had to have Brissett or Kirk Cousins, I'm going with Brissett.
Yeah.
Jacob Brissett, because he has shown me that when it comes to the games that matter.
Kobe Brissett.
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm saying when it comes to the game. Yeah. When it comes to the games that matter and shit, this nigga wins. So.
Okay.
It's just Jacoby Brissett. That nigga ain't consistent with his shit.
Yeah.
Why am I? Oh, that's why I don't got my cruise
moving on.
The personnel to do it between the wide receivers and the running back.
All-star offensive line. All those guys have had a lot of success. Saquon Barkley, his resume speaks for itself. Generational player.
It was my 10th time playing there in Philly. It was my 3rd straight year of playing there for their home opener, and we just understood the challenge that it was going to take.
I know the fans going to be rowdy for their home opener. Monday Night Football, they already got a great fan base.
But we knew that we just had to stay the course, and if we did that, we could be there at the end.
You can't let the bright lights make you want to shrink.
I'm surprised that he's growing his beard out. Kurt usually don't have his beard. Interesting.
Shrink or get nervous. This is what we do. This is what we signed up for.
I'm not going to come to Philadelphia and stare into the eyes of the monster and say the other birds. I think tonight Saquon Barkley goes home in front of his new home fans. I got feeling, man. Set up birds by 50. I don't think they're going to win by 50, but I am picking the Eagles. I will say this: road teams have been pretty pesky this week.
From Lincoln Financial Field, a sellout house. Atlanta has.
Hey man, I want to see like some throwback jerseys, dog, but modern fit, but with the throwback colors and the damn designs, like the stripes and shit, man. But modern, dog. Like them red ones they used to have, man, with the white pants and the red stripes.
Like, are you talking
with the old school black Falcon on the side? Yeah.
Are you talking about like early 2000s Falcons?
What? No. I'm talking about like goddamn 96.
Yeah, that's the early 2000. Yeah, they stopped with they updated it with the new ones like in 2003 or 4.
Yeah. I want to see him at least do one game this year and some throwbacks, dog. I hope they did. I hope they will, man.
I like the old
12 years since 2000.
You like the old what?
The old uniforms.
Yeah.
I like the ones that
You hear Kirk Cousins, don't you?
Yeah.
You know that was Kirk Cousins.
This week.
I gotta see
the toss, defer tonight, and they're going to kick from our right to left toward the north end of Lincoln Financial Field. Here is Hurts in the gun, and he's going to look to throw here on the first snap. Shoots it across the middle. That ball is caught, and tackled to the ground is Calcaterra, who was also in there. And now Hurts going to try to get to the perimeter And taking him out of the air, going across the way is Mike Hughes, the corner. The first third down of the ball game off Phillies 48. Snap, and Hurts is going to keep it, try and run for this. He'll cut it to the perimeter, and Anderson's going to take him down just over the midfield line at the Atlanta 49-yard line. Terrific play by Troy Anderson. So Atlanta takes over at its 27. Third possession in a scoreless.
That's who I need to get more comfortable on that field, bro. Is Troy Anderson, dog. I need that dude to step up. I need him to make a big leap forward, dog. That cat is a freak, man. He's a freak of nature. That dude is quick, man. For a linebacker, that dude quick, bro.
First period, play fake to Robinson. Here's Kirk. He wants to shoot it in the middle of the field in London. A sliding catch at the 46 and stays right there. It is Drake London. Mooney in motion. Here's Cousins now stepping up. He'll just flip it to Algier. First down Atlanta to the 40, and Tyler falls forward to the 38 of Philadelphia.
We felt going into the game we had a chance to run the football well. I credit Zach Robinson for really sticking to the run game. There were times on a 1st and 10 where we had an incomplete pass, and then the run game on 2nd or 3rd down would sort of bail out our pass game and get us a first down.
They'll hand the ball to Algier, left side. Look out, 30, 25, and tackled at the Philadelphia 22-yard line.
Bijan ran hard. Tyler ran hard. Our offensive line executed well, and our receivers blocked well on the edge, and it led to a really productive day on the ground.
Younghoe Koo to try from 39 yards to open the scoring here in quarter two.
Lights are fucking
Snap
bright,
spot. Try is away for Younghoe Koo, and it is good.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I gotta get better at this. I like queuing up the television and turning and muting it and listening to Wes Durham called the game, man, because I love his color commentary, man. That dude sound good, man. The dude that was just calling the game just then.
Man, pause, bro. Like no,
What, man?
bro. Like you
Whatever,
like
dude. Shut up, dude.
You like how he sound, bro? Okay.
4:28 to go in the third. Wesson Arch from Philadelphia.
We felt we were, reasonably where we wanted to be. We were in the game. We were able to impose our will a lot at the line of scrimmage.
All right, what we doing?
The challenge
with
in
this,
the red
man?
zone. We felt like we were kicking field goals instead of scoring touchdowns. And
We watching it. What you talking about? What we doing with? We watching it, nigga.
Man,
What you want to do next, man? What you want to do, man?
I don't know. It's up to you, nigga.
We watching this.
we knew that couldn't keep up. In the second half, we were going to have to score touchdowns.
Cousins in the pistol with Tyler Algier. Cousins wants to throw. It is Drake at the near side. Made one man miss. Steps through another. Falls forward across the 40. Philly bringing 4. Pressure coming. Cousins to Pitts. Kyle at the 45. Trying to get space. Cannot. It'll be 4th and 4, and Atlanta is huddling here.
Let's see if he's going to try to draw him offside or actually go here.
Trailing a point. Snap to Cousins. Philly bringing 4. Kirk back across the middle. Ray McLeod the catch, first down. And then he got dumped at the 41 of Philadelphia by Vaughn, the linebacker.
Boy, how about that gutsy call by Raheem Morris?
It's almost over.
It's on the field on his own 46-yard line.
Final 90 seconds of quarter 3.
Yeah, the call came in. One of our base calls, really. Bijan did a great job picking up one of the blitzing linebackers to find me just an extra tick so I could get back in my progression to Mooney. And when you have cover 0, you want runaways. And Mooney had a runaway type route. And I knew if I just put it out in front of him, all he had to do was beat the man over him.
Here's Cousins, 1st and 10. Back foot throw. Caught Mooney. 15, 10, Darnell 5. Waltzes into the end zone with a forward somersault. And Atlanta leads. My goodness.
Boy, you talk about a great read by Kirk Cousins here. This is 0 coverage at the back end.
For Mooney to pull out of that initial tackle, find a way to get in the end zone, get us 6 points. The big deal is we didn't have to trot our red zone offense out, but the front flip in the end zone was a nice touch too.
And now the Eagles with 7 on the play clock. Want to make sure everybody in the line is polished up. Here's Barkley leaking to the right side. Hurts wants to throw from the pocket, buying time. Now to his left, back to his right. He's got an angle. Now he's going to shoot it, and Cubby, did he catch it? He did. Barkley going to orbit back to the left. Here's Hurts. Going to keep it. He'll streak through, and Bates took him on head on at the 24, and he falls forward to the 23 for the first down. Snap to Hurts. Dodges again at guard. Now cuts back, tries to get to the perimeter, keeps his feet. Terrell going to knock him out of bounds. Hurts trying to drive and does. Touchdown for Jalen Hurts.
He's able to punch it in with his arm, sticks it over the goal line.
Philadelphia in front by 3. Fourth and 1, Atlanta to the line quickly, Arch.
Yeah, they're going to go.
Here's Cousins, hands to Bijan, got hit on the number and knocked back, he didn't get it. And now the Eagles take over, there's been no challenge for Raheem Morris. Just inside the 48, Hurts wants to throw the ball here. He's going to gun it, and it is caught. Goddard's first catch of the night, and he'll be taken down at the 32-yard line. Hands to Barkley, races through. Did he get the first down? He did. And with 2 minutes to go, we get the 2-minute warning. And they're going to hand it to Barkley again, and he will get to the 10. There's Atlanta's final timeout. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
This is a big play right here. Atlanta's got to hold this thing short. In fact, they've got to make a play at the line of scrimmage.
He's going to roll to the right. He's going to throw to Barkley. He dropped it.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
And there you go, right there, baby. That was that play right there.
Dude,
that's what did it.
Did you see that that one-handed interception with
I forgot what team you're talking about, but I think I saw it. I think I saw like one time. I think I saw it.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was a nice interception. Yeah, that was a nice interception.
That took talent.
Like, that boy snagged that thing out the air. I was like, what?
That took some talent. We only gonna let this play whenever they done with this comeback.
He's certainly gonna have the first down, but because it's now 4th and 3 and not 4th and 1, 1.5, they're gonna kick the field goal.
Snap in the spot was kind of juggled, but yet kicked through, and it's 21-15 now. And Atlanta, with 99 seconds left, is out of timeouts, but guess what? You got a chance to win the ball game.
It's going to be throw the football, and so you're going to have to protect because Philly's going to pin their ears back and come get the quarterback.
McLeod and London to the right. Kyle Pitts will drift over there. Mooney to the left. Philly brings 4. Cousins to his right. Shoots it in the middle of the field. That's Pitts to the 41. First down and 10. Here comes Atlanta now.
Great calls by Zach. We're getting in and out quickly, get going, got some chunk plays early, got an initial completion to Kyle Pitts, which helped. Mooney made a couple big plays for us.
First and 10, just beyond the 40. Cousins again. From time, looking, Mooney wide open to the 38, and he'll be tackled there by Blankenship of Philadelphia.
On the ball.
Here's Cousins, takes the snap. Philly brings 5 this time. Cousins again. Catch is made. Mooney, 15. Darnell out of bounds at the 13. Stops the clock with 48 seconds left. And we got some surrender cobras starting to form at Lincoln Financial.
But it's about Philly's really good red zone defense against Atlanta trying to get one in.
2 by 2. Eagles bring 4. Cousins looks, shoots it inside. London the catch, out of bounds at the 6. Philly showing blitz. Here they come. Cousins looks, going to throw end zone and incomplete for McLeod.
Do you realize that's one of the only plays during that drive that they actually had an incompletion or it just didn't go their way, bro? That one play right there.
Oh, word? I didn't know that.
That jank was smooth, dog. It was smooth. They was never struggling that whole drive, dude.
He thought he was interfered with by Blankenship, I believe.
A call came in from Zach on the touchdown that we had been practicing all through training camp, and it had looked good when we practiced against the Dolphins. It looked good when we practiced in the stadium against our defense. And when the call came in, I thought, we've been setting this one up all game.
3rd down, almost 5. Here's Cousins. Waving London to the far side. Takes a snap. Kirk looks, sails it. Drake there. Caught. Touchdown Atlanta. Drake London. For the first time in 14 games, he stands in the end zone. And the Falcons have tied the game with 34 seconds.
Darius Slade isn't wide enough. Drake ran an
bad.
out
First
right along the goal line.
Atlanta's touchdown drive is 6 plays, 70 yards. Here, 105.
I just laid the ball out there. Once I saw Slay break inside and Drake break out, I knew we had a great chance as long as we threw a good ball. And it was a great feeling running to the sideline, knowing that we had, just tied the game and hopefully we take the lead on the extra point.
But Atlanta's taking the lead with 34 seconds left on Younghoe Koo's point after.
Well, Hurts is going to need about.
I'm telling you, that drive was so smooth, bro. It was so smooth, man. I mean, it looked like they had been like rehearsing that jank, man. Just like it. Seriously, that jank was smooth.
27 yards to put it as a 60-yard field goal.
Right.
I've been a part of a lot of games in this league that you thought you had won, and then it goes the other way. And so, while I felt a little bit powerless at that point, I knew that our defense had a tall task, and to create that turnover was an unbelievable play.
Atlanta going to bring 4 this time. Try to get there. Hurts is hit as he throws. Bates
Pick it up,
talking.
Jesse
Bates interception.
Yeah.
With 32 seconds left, Jesse Bates comes up with the interception, and Atlanta
Did they get Jesse Bates last year?
Huh? Yeah, they got him last year.
Yeah, man, that was a good. I give Arthur, not Arthur Smith. Was it Arthur?
Terry
Who's the head
Fontenot got
coach?
that nigga.
Who's the
Head coach then was when they got it was Arthur Smith.
Yeah,
But I think Terry Fontenot was the one that went and scouted him, though.
Well, whoever got his ass, that was probably, in my book, probably one of the best picks they have done. That's probably one of the best free agents.
Free agent signings, yep.
They have gotten in a very, 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 very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll be real with you, bro. Like, they have not been good when it had come to free agency in the last couple of years. Like, they have gotten some dudes that they have paid a lot of money to be some busts.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, what? I'm passing my old company. Oh, they're no longer there. That's what y'all get. Now they got
Jesse slides in front
man.
and
They had
steals
to treat me
it.
the way
And
they did.
Atlanta's going home with a W.
That turnover really won us the game, and it was a great feeling running out, just taking a knee, knowing that we had just won a big road game.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, let's tip this thing back to talking about experiences, passport bros. We've done the whole, like, I guess what I could do is do this. Hold on. Here's a little bit of an experience of a passport bro, what he goes through. Okay.
Is it
Boca Chica Beach, baby. Boca Chica Beach.
Viajando en la playa. Chica conmigo más. Kelvin.
Passport bros, we up. We up, man. All right, so folks, that was my first time as an official passport bro going out the country. I've been going out the country before, but as an official passport bro, that was my first trip. It was a reconnaissance trip, is what it was. Met up with old boy right here to the right of me, Max Powers.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you got to get up out this country, man. I had nothing but a ball, and we ain't barely do shit. I'm gonna tell you something that was more significant to me than just the fact that everybody was so nice. A lot of beautiful women, you know. I dipped my spoon in the pudding a couple of times. Other than that, the fact of the matter is, I did not feel the pressure, the spiritual pressure of slavery, of racism, not one time when I was down there. You don't feel it. It's hard to explain. It's like everybody looked like you. I mean, even though there are very lighter complected Dominicans in the Dominican Republic, where we was, nigga, everybody looked just like us. We are two different hues of black men that are right here on this live, but seriously, everybody looked just like us. Craziness.
Only 4% of black people live in. Only 4% of African descent people live in the United States. But
4%, right? 4%, right?
only 4%, and we deal with the least amount of racism, but we do the most biction.
Yep.
Can't make this shit up though.
You say we
Cannot
deal
make
with
this shit up.
you say we deal with the least amount of racism. Why? Is it because of the number? Because of the quantity of people, or is it because in all actuality there is less racism here in America than it is?
Man, it's like this. If you have to search for racism, then there's two things. There's the if you have to search for racism, there either is a lack of supply of racism, or racism is what you need to play as a victim, right?
Right.
And so like there's a lack of supply of racism inside the United States. Now, when you travel places outside the United States and the Americas, that's when you start experience that. Like, one thing I can say about a little bit about a Dominican, they have a small resemblance, close. They know a little bit about our culture, so you know. But when it comes to outside, like shit, Colombia, you can experience racism in Colombia, all of South America. Hell, you can experience racism in Asia. You can experience racism in Europe. You're not gonna really experience racism in Africa. It's more of a class. It's more of a class situation in Africa, and especially if you look like, example, my skin complexion. They will treat me like ish because of my light skin complexion. Like, I literally had an African dude call me a pig boy.
A pig boy.
Yeah, pig boy.
Mm.
Like pink. Oh no, my pink boy. My bad, pink boy.
Pink boy.
Yeah. Call me a pink boy, and I didn't understand it at the time, but whenever I kind of like asked around, yeah, they was like, that's a discriminatory term they call light skinned people.
Mm. Oh, remember when you said you didn't know who Trish Regan was?
Yes.
Hold on, let me show you who Trish Regan is. Exactly who she is. This is her right here.
I'm kind of stunned by this. I mean, I would think Kamala Harris and Oprah Winfrey combined with, Ben Stiller, Julia Roberts, Meryl Streep might be able to muster up a few more views, but nope. I mean, this was a total bomb. Wait until you hear the numbers on Kamala Harris's big Oprah Winfrey sit-down interview. Oh, we're going to talk all about that. It is so good to have you here. We're going to talk about what that actually means for the poll numbers and why it is that, like, people just aren't buying whatever it is that she's selling. We don't really even know what it is that she's selling, right? I mean, think about that, guys. We have no clue because she won't actually give us any policy insights. Welcome to the show. Good to have you here on this Friday afternoon. I am Trish Regan. You're watching the Trish Regan Show. We are live right now on YouTube, so make sure you join the conversation. I can see all your comments right now, and it's good to have you here. I'm looking at these numbers, and it's sort of funny. Kamala Harris clearly does not have a following. I mean, like, it's nothing like this one. Nothing at all. You see, Kamala Harris sat down for this virtual rally with Oprah Winfrey, who hasn't supported anyone since she supported Barack Obama. She's now come out for Kamala, of course. And, well, headline.
Man, this was such a softball interview, though. But I just wanted to show you what Trish was, man, because, boy, look at him, man. That was a softball interview, man. Oh, my God.
Who you talking about, Oprah Winfrey?
What? Oprah Winfrey, man.
I'm going to be real with you, bro. You sound surprised.
I mean, I didn't know it was going to be that softballish.
Bruh, like, dude, she hasn't had, and that's why I'm kind of a little bit like, and I try not to be pissed off as much as I want. Like, I try not to be pissed off at Trump, but Trump, he really did piss me off when he got caught up in a pissing contest with her and shit about the fucking rallies and shit. Because I'm like, bruh, every little small fucking thing that they're gonna fucking pick out, every little small fucking thing that Trump did during the debate is going to be magnified, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, Kamala Harris is not a freaking, she's not a good candidate, not one freaking bit, not a good candidate, not one freaking bit at all.
Nah, she's not.
And these people make her seem like she's the next Barack Obama. I'm like, wow. Even though Barack Obama was a shitty candidate. But like, yeah, with this whole situation with Kamala, man, like Kamala, where the hell her freaking name is? It's just like, man, it really shows you how fucking dumb people are, bro. Like, seriously, dude. It really, this whole election really has shown me that the black community, yeah, that shit is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Two, not only the black community, that shit is dead, but we have a lot of very, very low IQ people in this country.
We do.
And it's pathetic how low IQ some of these people are, bro. It really is, bro.
It is. It is. It is. It's a shame, man. It is a shame. It is literally a shame, man. Crazy. Well, what the heck? You got anything else you want to talk about, man? Because you want to give your
what happened?
Part of being a passport bro, man.
You didn't hear nothing I said, huh?
I didn't hear nothing.
Oh shoot! I was like, yeah. Let me tell you a story about what happened to me at the chiropractor today, right?
Oh, go ahead, man.
We was talking and everything, and then it got on politics, and I was like, oh, not this again. And so we started talking, right? And so this black woman, she was talking about we need go ahead, we need get behind Kamala, yada yada yada, and all that shit, right? And they was always talking about Project 2025 and all that shit. And so, you know, the woman, she was about like 55, and the guy, he was about like 63, right? So the woman, she was basically saying all this emotion bullshit. And I asked her a question. I just asked her a quick question. I was just like, "Ma'am, you seem like you're about probably about 15 years past my senior, right, ma'am?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was just like, "Well, ma'am, here's my thing. Why, when it comes to black people," and I was just like, I just want to ask this one question. I was like, why, when it comes to all other minority groups, they talk to them about policy, but when it comes to black folks, it's always emotional bullshit. I was like, why is that?
She couldn't say no.
I was like, why does black people vote 90% for Democrats and been doing that for the last 30 years and still complaining about racism and reparations, and the Democrats have not done anything? And let's just be real, majority of all black precincts has been run by Democrats. They can't say that, well, the Republicans ain't making us do nothing, when majority of all my life we've been in, majority of my life, a Democrat has been in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Because 8 years of Clinton, 8 years of Bush, that nullifies out. Then you had 8 years of 8 years of Obama, and 4 years of Biden, and 4 years. So majority of my life, Democrat has been in leadership, right? So if the black community is doing this bad and racism has been this bad, why hasn't the black leadership in the black community have not said, hey, why haven't they said, let's try voting different this time? And I'm like, you telling me not one person? I was just like, it's because everybody is bought. Y'all all bought and sold by fucking Democrats, and y'all bought and sold for cheap. Oh, that black woman. Oh yeah, my bad. Are you there, Sean?
Yeah, I'm still here, man. I'm just listening to you, man.
Oh, that black woman, right? So that black woman, she literally refused to let me talk without her interrupting me. I swear to God, dude. I said, "Fuck it." Like during the conversation, I said, "Fuck it," and the guy, he wanted to hear what I had to say once she left and walked back to the doctors, and she was like the guy was just like, "Well, I want to hear what you had to say." And I was just like, I was laughing and shaking my head. I was just like, that's the reason why the black community. I was like, that's the reason why the black community will stay in its place, because we have women like that leading the black community. Then, when you talk to men who's supposed to be the ones in leadership, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's always, it's like this, man. Why do these old black men, right? Can you hear me? I know.
Yeah, I
My
can hear you,
bad.
man.
All right. So why do these old black men are always these soft masculine men that literally, when you try to talk to them about, you know what, I just vote for the better interest of everybody. I just vote for the better interest of my everybody around me. So I was like, so you're a Democrat? He was like, no, I'm an independent. I was like, who did you vote for Republican then? He said, well, I never voted Republican. I was like, how does that make you an independent?
Right.
Couldn't answer the question. No, he didn't answer the question. He refused to answer the question. So, man, but we can get back to passport. But that's one thing that drives me crazy, man, is that the black community is fucked. It's fucking finished, bro. Like, I'm at this point to where, like, I almost got offended the other day because somebody called me black. I'm for real. I almost got offended, bro, because I'm like, oh yeah, wait, I am black. Yeah. Well, you straight though, man?
Yeah, man. I'm just sitting there reading this shit. I'm looking at Agenda 47 and stuff. That's all.
Agenda 47? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You sure you ain't looking at Project 2025?
No, I'm not looking at that. Hell no.
I swear to God, they keep. I'm like, how many times does this man have to say, Trump's want to run on Project 2025? Yeah, that is not my agenda. He's running on 2025.
He's gonna have to keep saying it because they ain't gonna never believe him, dog. It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's secret. He's giving dog whistles saying he's not for Project 2025. Oh, actuality is. I'm like, all right.
It's crazy, man.
No, it's just when somebody bring up Project 2025, you should see my face. It's just like I just stopped caring. I look in the distance and I don't care no more.
Man, I just can't wait till this election season over.
I'm so ready to, because people are fucking dumb, bruh.
Dumb as hell.
Bruh. Like, I ain't realized how dumb people was until I'm like, bruh, I'm trying not to cut people off, but I'm about to cut motherfuckers off. I'm like, listen here, bruh. They have mushroom pre-roll.
Man, how you just jump from one subject to you just out of nowhere, man.
I'm literally looking at this shit, and it's called mushrooms pre-roll. I'm like, y'all gonna get somebody.
Well, what's this right here? Hold on, man. Look at this. Hold on, check this out.
Now, time for lefties losing it. We've got not one, but two ladies of The View coming up shortly. But first, let's start with Taylor Swift, possibly the biggest pop star in the world today. And she's recently endorsed Kamala Harris, but it's not the first time she's backed a political candidate. Sadly, it appears Swift, who has built a stellar career writing songs about her many bad choices, appears to be what is called a low-information voter. Just have a look at this ill-informed, emotional diatribe about Republican Marsha Blackburn.
Taylor Swift comes out against Trump.
I don't care if they write that. I'm sad that I didn't 2 years ago, but I can't change that. I'm saying right now that this is something that I know is right, and you guys, I need to be on the right side of history. And if he doesn't win, then at least I tried. It really is a big deal. She votes against fair pay for women. She votes against the reauthorization of the Violence Against Women Act, which is just basically protecting us from domestic abuse and stalking. She thinks that if you're a gay couple, or even if you look like a gay couple, you should be allowed to be kicked out of a restaurant. It's really basic human rights, and it's right and wrong at this point. And I can't see another commercial and see her disguising these policies behind the words Tennessee Christian values.
That's from Swift's 2020 Netflix documentary, Miss Americana. And the nonsense she's spewing there is about Republican Marsha Blackburn. And guess what? Even in her home state in 2018, Taylor's activism failed to move the dial. Marsha Blackburn one with a big majority in Tennessee. Huge. Now let's check in with the mad ramblings of the ladies of The View. And apparently it's opposite day on the program, because despite 2 assassination attempts against Donald Trump in as many months and a number of other violent attacks from the left, it is the Republicans and Trump that are to blame. Let's hear this angry tirade from Whoopi Goldberg. Remember when she was likable and sane?
And also, let's stop this thing. Let's stop this both sides stuff. It's a bunch, because it's not correct. Right. It is not both sides. It is one clear side, and you can point to many reports. You can point to all kinds of stuff that's been reported. You guys have to pull it back. This is not us or them. This is, you got to stop doing what you're doing, JD, and what you're doing, Mr. T, because you are not helping.
Do you hear this bull, man?
Bruh. Yeah, I hear it. I hear it.
What you are saying is causing people to want to shoot you. Okay, what has he said that has made people want to shoot him?
Who? Right. Oh, you talking about? They talking about Trump?
Like, Trump? Yeah, like seriously, what?
Ain't nothing he's saying. It's people just Trump deranged.
Especially when you have people on the left saying he needs to be eliminated. What do you think eliminated means? He hasn't once said anything about like eliminate Kamala Harris. Goddamn Biden himself said, he's in the crosshairs, or he needs to be put on the target or something. He says they've actually said this man needs to be eliminated. That he's the end of democracy. And you got these crazy idiots out here that's actually listening to their ass, especially MSNBC, who just don't keep cranking the same misinformation over and over again like a loop.
Yeah, man. You want to know where all this violent shit came from, bro? Like, people don't know how this shit started, bro. And I was like, this shit started during Obama, when he was he was president. This shit started under him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All this shit started under his ass. Like, it started actually happening in 2012.
Damn. But let's go ahead and keep going, though.
The situation. Projection and lies. That's all the left have. They accuse their opponents of precisely what they're guilty of. And we have another lady from The View, Chief Nincompoop Ana Navarro, who went on CNN to share more conspiracy theories. She's moved on from the Russian collusion hoax business. Now she's suddenly worried about the folks in Springfield, Ohio.
The problem is that Donald Trump, who I think, if you were doing hurricane categories, he's on hurricane category 5, whereas the other side might be a 2. And Donald Trump and J.D. Vance are not questioning their rhetoric. Right now, because of their rhetoric, because of what he said in that debate, there's been 33 bombing threats in Springfield, Ohio. That would not have happened but for this false conspiracy theory being spread by the vice presidential and presidential Republican candidate. And those Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, and those students and the people that are victims of these threats and everything that's going on there don't have 24/7 Secret Service, right? They're on their own.
She forgot to mention a couple of key facts, and I know the View ladies and CNN are allergic to facts, but every single bomb threat was a hoax, and the Ohio governor has confirmed that the hoaxes originated from overseas. I wonder who could be behind these bomb threat hoaxes. Who's the most to gain? Donald Trump's running mate, J.D. Vance, has been schooling the leftist activists in the US media. Here's one example.
President Biden passed a series of executive actions, and illegal border crossings are now at their lowest levels in about 5 years, so much so that Greg Abbott is no longer busing people to other cities. But let me ask this fundamental question.
Please.
Will families be separated under your mass deportation?
And again, I do want to answer this question about families and about deportations, but you made this point that border crossings are lower. Border crossings at the southern border are lower because the Harris administration is sending more immigrants through the ports of entry. So instead of coming through the southern border, they're now being flown at taxpayer expense to the ports of entry all over our country. The number of illegal crossings, they're not any lower. They're just shuffling how the people are coming into the country in the first place. And this is very important.
They're
Now,
able to
about
process them more
deportations.
efficiently, but Greg Abbott's not
But
setting them
I
to
don't,
other
Kristen,
states.
I don't
But
want
just-
a border czar who makes it more efficient for illegal immigrants to come into this country.
this
That's why we
question-
have the problem that we have.
And what he said there is 100% accurate. New data from the US Customs and Border Protection shows nearly 530,000 migrants have flown into the US under the Biden administration's mass parole program for countries such as Haiti and Cuba, Venezuela. And the figure is just for June to August this year. Fox News' Bill Melugin reports that another 813,000 migrants have scheduled appointments via the Custom Border Protection One app at ports of entry to be released into the US. And these are all called lawful pathways now. These were created by the Biden administration. So these numbers don't count as illegal crossings. You can see precisely what they are doing here. Joining me now is filmmaker and journalist Ami Horowitz. Ami, that's more than 1 million migrants the Biden admin has allowed into the US via these programs. And they're here to stay. They're not going to be leaving America because authorities admit they just don't have the resources to police those who overstay their visas.
Look, J.D. Vance is very good at this. He is smart. He has a command of the issues and knows how to use them as a rhetorical weapon. But frankly, to me, that underscores the failure of Trump at the debate to effectively use immigration as the necessary rhetorical weapon he needed. He whiffed at it. He used as a stand-in for this important immigration issue this false idea of people in Ohio eating pets. That was a stand-in for immigration when we have all of these data points, these important real data points, like the CBP data point, to use to really highlight the problem at the border. That's the problem. What do? We allowed, look, other than admittedly creating hilarious memes, what it did was it allowed the Democrats to reduce the potency of the immigration argument. It basically boiled down the immigration argument, allowed them to deflect it into and change the narrative into a fact check. That is a failure. We cannot focus on those things that are distracting and frankly untrue. Look, President Trump should be running away with this election. The number one and number two issues in the country, the economy and immigration, he has massive leads on. But instead of running away with the election and having a large lead, the lead is actually increasing for Kamala Harris. And it's the Republican Party needs to take a hard look at how President Trump is running this race, because he has a chance of losing it when really this should be a win for him.
We'll get back to the polls and this issue. I disagree with you. Yes, he's not a J.D. Vance. He's not a Vivek Ramaswamy or a Ron DeSantis. He's not a politician.
Can you stop here real quick, Sean?
Do those debates in the manner that they would have.
All right, so he actually said something that actually I have to agree with, but he's missing one thing that I have a problem with,
which
is that he didn't say the reason why. One of the reasons why Trump is what it shows that he's losing in the poll is my thing is, when is Kamala going to have a fair, like a decent interview? Like, when is she going to actually have an interview where they actually push back on her and not give her? What interview was it? What interview was it that Kamala, that she gave so much of a word salad that the interviewee had to help her out.
I want to say it was with Dana Bash.
Because I think they gave her a multiple choice question, and so
Yeah, that's Dana
that's
Bash.
and that's why that's what my main problem with is like, yeah, of course he's doing bad in the polls. It's because you guys aren't fucking. I'm like, when will you guys actually give her an actual effing interview?
They ain't gonna do that for them.
They ain't gonna do that. And so the fact that I'm like, you can't bring up anything when it comes in the media is because of the fact that when Trump said you guys are fake news, I'm sorry, but at a certain point, you got to be fuck. What the hell? What the hell was
But
that set on?
I don't know, man.
No, I sat down. So he just pricked me in my ass, pricked me in my thigh, my ass. What the hell?
Hey, bro.
Oh, what the hell? One of these. There we go. All right, that's good.
You all right over there, bro?
Hell yeah, I'm better now. Hold on. It's so one of these one of those prickly branches. Somebody must have been playing with it, and or it must have blew over here on where I'm sitting at. But it's a bunch of them, like a bunch of thorns. I just sat on a bunch of thorns, so that's the reason why I was just like,
Oh, you at a rest stop or something?
No, I'm at a truck stop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm stopping. I don't have to. I'm stopping anyway.
What do you mean you stopping?
Yeah, I'm not gonna drive no more.
Not drive no more?
Nah. Nope. This shit smell good. This shit smell like that real shit. Okay. We're about to see.
I'm not going to go too much more of this. I'm just wait till you
Well,
finish the phrase.
yeah, but yeah, man. But yeah, it pisses me off that they're not gonna. The media will not treat Trump and Kamala Harris equally. And so whenever they try to say the reason why men ain't voting for Kamala is because sexism, no, it's because men ain't voting for Kamala. It's the fact that Trump is battle tested.
Mm-hmm.
Like the man got shot in the head. He got shot in the head and still was able to do a campaign rally.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's whenever they're like, well, Trump is afraid of Kamala. I'm like, Kamala's the one that was been dodging the actual. Kamala has been like the whole Biden presidency, the lack of transparency.
Yep.
But I'm done. My bad.
You gonna land the plane, man?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. My bad. My bad.
It's all good, man. You had to say what you had to say.
No, it just pisses me off, man. They're acting like this motherfucker is a good. It's good. Go, continue.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You might well go. You're gonna be here all day, man. I'm pissed off you are in this situation. Real though.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll continue.
Completed them, but it was 3 against 1. And though this whole cat and dog business has absolutely enraged the left, it has brought attention to the illegal immigration issue and the legal migration issue. And there's focus on towns like Springfield, Ohio, when they were ignored up until then. So I'm not entirely sure that the outcome isn't what he would want. But I do agree with you that, yeah, if he had a JD Vance in his ear, he would have been able to just fact check a lot of the nonsense that we heard during that debate in a far more effective manner. Now, I want to ask you about what Hezbollah has suffered in recent hours. 9 people have died and 3,000 have been injured after a coordinated cyber attack on Lebanese militant group Hezbollah saw thousands.
Boy, I can't. Stuff getting crazy out here, man.
Bro, have you heard about that attack that happened, bro?
Nah, I haven't, man.
You haven't heard about the attack with the pagers?
Oh, that they had to turn, people was yelling, turn off your pages.
Man, bro, they were overheating phones to a point to where it exploded.
Yeah.
And so they did that. Like, this is the second time they did this shit, and I was just like, yo, that is crazy. So all I'm saying is, World War III, there's nothing you could do. Like, there's nothing we could do now. We're in World War III now.
Think so?
Yeah, dude. That people never understood why I was so against giving Ukraine weapons. My thing is, these people aren't going to listen to America. If they want to do something, they're going to do it. They're not going to listen to America. I'm like, so why are we giving these people all these weapons? Why are we giving these people all this money, right? So they decided to invade Russia. They decided to attack Moscow.
Ukraine did.
I swear to you, they decided to attack Moscow.
Okay.
And
when did they do this?
They did this. They've been doing this for the last year. They've been doing this shit.
Who attacked who first, though?
Well, Russia attacked Ukraine, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a thing where, okay, so Ukraine is David, Russia is Goliath.
Mm-hmm.
Russia is Goliath with a dead man switch.
Okay.
What the dead man switch is, if a nuclear bomb ever hits Russia, the dead man switch will unleash all nuclear weapons.
Right.
So what the dead man switch is basically, you nuke us, we end this
Everybody
bitch.
die. Everybody
Yeah.
die.
And if you're not in New Zealand, you won't be the only person to survive.
So New Zealand is the only place that'll survive.
Yeah, most likely, yeah, because New Zealand is far away from everything, and by the time any radiation will get to it, it will probably already sink in the ocean.
So in other words, there ain't no place like
No, New Zealand would be safe. New Zealand would be straight.
Yeah, but you said the radiation sink into the water?
Yeah, it was sinking to the water.
Oh.
Like, I could live without eating crabs, lobsters, and shrimp. I can live with that. I don't know about y'all, but I can.
I feel you.
Because that's basically it will sink literally to the bottom of the sea. It will literally just because radiation is heavier than water, so it would just continue sinking and sinking. man. Yeah. That shit, it's crazy when you do a lot of research and you just look at all this crazy shit like Russia dead man Twitch, and I'm like, oh, didn't they shoot a drone at their capital? So that could have triggered it. Yeah. Or my thing is, why is a country that we're supposed to just feel bad dragging us into a war?
Mm-hmm.
Or not dragging us into a war, but has dragged us into a war.
Right.
Because do you think Russia is going to let this shit slide?
Nope.
Exactly. But this is what people voting for war, bruh. That's the reason why whenever I'm like, if Kamala Harris wins and they're like, all right, guys, we got to do a draft, and I'm gonna be like, a draft. I'm like, I'm gonna be one of those people who won't be up. Nah, fuck that. You gotta draft the women too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, because majority of women voted for you, and they gotta be drafted. Nah, fuck that. Ain't no bitch. You pregnant? Okay, you can still fight while you pregnant. Fuck that. You said I'm tripping, but what? That will be equal. That will be equal.
I know, man.
I'm sorry, bro. Like I get tired of looking at the news, right, and looking at how women are voting. And my problem is, why the fuck do women vote for war, but they're not the majority ones that's fighting in war?
That don't make no sense
Exactly.
at all.
Because when you really think about it, if majority of women are progressive and basically voting Democrats, Democrats is kind of pro-war right now and been kind of pro-war since Obama. What does that say to me? You like, women are pro-war because it's like everything, they don't have to face accountability for it.
Yep, they sure don't.
But continue playing what you had to play. My bad, brother.
No. You good, bro. I go ahead and I'm gonna switch gears here for a minute. Switch gears for a hot minute, and we're gonna head to much calmer places. You feel me?
Yeah, I was about to be like, who you switching gears with? You ain't switching gears with me.
We're gonna head to some much calmer places. Does this look pretty accurate here? Look pretty accurate, bro. Max.
Where they at? Where they at?
For sure.
Sasua? Yeah. Yeah, that's the main strip.
So explain, because it's just music in the background, so I'm gonna mute it. Explain to us, sir, what we're seeing. Color commentary, if you don't mind.
God damn it, I wasn't paying attention to the.
They always all over the place like this, ain't it?
That's funny because the light skinned one who just walked by, that was the chick I was with.
Really?
Yeah, that was her. If not,
Wow.
look exactly like her ass, but that was the chick
I
I
wasn't
was
even
with.
paying attention.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me twisted, y'all. Oh, the women, gorgeous fellas. The women are gorgeous, and they will come to you. Only problem is, fellas,
You pay too much for shit.
y'all y'all niggas be simps.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If my granddad was alive, he would be like, get that mother cheeseburger or something. Man, I cried 2 tears in a bucket. Fucking take it easy. Man, I'm for real, bro. Like the sympatry, bro, out there in DR and overseas, bro, is it's pretty pathetic. I ain't gonna bull drive you, bro. So, fellas, if you a beta in the United States, don't come overseas, bro.
Yep, stay where you at.
Like, because
we don't want it.
My girl already know I'll cut her ass off tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. I'll be like, shit, I'll replace her with a better one. Shit, I'll go back to that thick booty chicken Sasua. God bless America. I mean, God bless Dominican Republic. Oh man, you sound like you sound like you getting low-eyed over there.
I am, but I'm pretty sure there was still some hood boogers.
Oh, there's always some hood boogers everywhere you go, bro. But I'm gonna say this: the 2 bad hood boogers I seen that were Haitian.
Fine as all get out though.
Bruh. All I'm gonna say is when I seen her walk by, everything got quiet. It got quiet, dog. She had a body. She had a body, and all that was from her working out because she was just coming from the gym.
But she was a hood booger.
I ain't gonna say she was a hood booger, but damn looked like one.
Like she was a butterface then.
Man, nah, she wasn't a butterface either, bruh. She looked like basically when she walked by, you was basically like, yeah, don't mess with her. She'll ruin your effing life.
Also, she would walk around with a goddamn
bruh, that ass was stupid, bruh. Well, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it's like a woman who had a little bit of booty before, right? But she worked on she worked out a lot and worked on her ass. That's basically how her ass was. Well,
tall, short, what?
She was about 5'5", 5'4". Yeah, she was about 5'5", 5'4".
Good Lord.
Dark skin.
Look at that right there.
Hold on. Let me see. Go back. Keep rewinding back. Rewind it back some more. All right. Let's see.
Look at that right there.
No.
See that shit from the side.
It was all right. So like the one in the red, just a smidge bigger, but with better shape.
Okay.
Like she had a perfect ass. Like she had a perfect body. She was a Haitian chick with a perfect body.
She smelled like water.
What?
So I bet she smelled like water.
I don't know.
That's another thing, fellas. If you ever get a chance to Be with a
Some
nice
pussies stink.
Dominican women. I know, but for the most part, I have not ran into no Dominican women that stink. Have you?
I ain't gonna say stink, but I've, mm,
I am.
I've come across some overseas chicks. I was just like, yo.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, fellas. No Dominican women, regular or mango. Every one of them I've been with smell like water. Pure deep water. No smell. Very hygienic. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes you ain't got to get close enough to smell anything. They can do some of them take their clothes off. You can smell something in the room. I'm just saying, there wasn't no smell. Not even after hitting it with the condom. You know how condoms make a woman smell sometimes. Not even after that. It must be because of what they eat. And they don't have a lot of preservatives and stuff in their food and shit. It might be it. A lot of these chicks eat a lot of fruit.
I think eating a lot of preservatives or stuff that has preservatives, I'll be real with you, bro. I think that is like a possibility that might be an upper class type of I think that's something only upper class people do. And they will consider us to be upper class.
Right.
Outside of the country.
I just think the food quality is just better. I mean, you got to think about it. It's not a capitalist. It's not as capitalistic as our country is. You know what I'm saying?
Our country has
corporations is going for that mighty dollar, man. So they make like they take shortcuts. The shortcut would be thinning out all the damn food, putting damn chemicals in that will cost you less money to do than have it be natural, so that your bottom end won't be so dang high and you make more profit.
Our system is corrupt to it's like it's corrupt to a sense to where it's like you can see them doing bullshit, but they're like, no, we're not. I'm like, no, you're like you're illegally getting rich while you're in office. No, we're not. That's not what we're doing. We're not doing that. And both sides do that. The the Democrats and Republicans both do that shit.
They do.
And so, like, whenever like it's like our regulations are corrupted towards like towards the government. Like, so example, like places like Dominican Republic, there's certain foods you can't eat. They most likely you can't bring every food there, or every ingredient that we have, you probably can't bring it to their country, right?
Right.
So over here, well, if there's a chemical that is going to cause people cancer 30 years in the future, they just go to a lobbying place and just like, yo, we got this new product, but we need this chemical to be able to pass through FDA. Can you help us? And that's what you got your lobbyists for.
Not just that. You have like them. They'll hire doctors to run certain studies to say that something's safe when it really isn't. They'll bribe them doctors to do that right false goddamn studies and stuff to get the FDA to approve stuff.
Well, that too. Yeah, it's fucked up, and I'm not going to just say that's capitalistic. That's just greed, and you have selective regulations. Like, example, for the trucking industry, every single time a regulation comes out, it's fucking truck drivers. It's never fucking none of these mega corporations. It's never screwing anybody Nope, it is screwing just truck drivers. The people that do majority of the work.
Yeah.
And every regulation is just truck drivers, and they're just like, and that's whenever they try to come out like, or truck drivers are a backbone. I'm like, no, the fuck they. Like, if we're the backbone of the economy, you surely don't treat us like one. So yeah, but I'm getting low-eyed, bro.
I am too, man. Hey, it's been fun, everybody.
It's been fun. Hopefully we see y'all tomorrow, nigga.
Hopefully, I don't know, man. You know, I got my kids and stuff, man. So,
hey, just give them some. Just give them a little night quote. You know, that's my mama used to do for me. You know. He's like, we
I don't know why he act like that. Now you know why he act like that, y'all.
Hey, because my mama used to give me night quote. That's why. To put me. All right, Sean. I'll see you later, man.
Well, holler at y'all. All right, man. All right, folks. 3-Man Podcast. We out of here for the night. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. Your boy, Sean Wildcat, and head out. 3-Man Podcast out. Y'all take it easy.